I'm Darren FInebloom, and I'm one of the partners at FInebloom & Haenel. I want to talk to you today about DUI and the police initially contacts you. Let me tell you what normally happens. Generally, you're driving down the road, and the police stop you for some reason. That could be for weaving within your lane. That could be for failing to come to a complete stop, running a red light. Whatever the reason is, the police are now behind you and they're approaching your vehicle. Let me give you some advice. When the police approach your vehicle, be cooperative, be respectful. If they ask you to step outside of your car, go ahead and do that. Let me also give you a piece of advice. Be aware of your rights. Your right to have a lawyer and your right to ask questions. When they contact you, they're going to ask you potentially, especially if you've been arrested for DUI, if you've been drinking. You have absolutely no obligation to answer that question. How about, hey, I'd like my lawyer here before I answer any of your questions. The minute you admit to drinking, you're going through a DUI investigation, and those usually don't turn out too well. So I've got to give you a piece of advice, and that is stand up for your rights, keep your mental faculties, ask for a lawyer. If you ask for a lawyer and the officer says you're not entitled to one, let him make his decision at that point whether he feels you're impaired. You haven't even moved yet. He's going to have an extremely difficult time proving that case. Let's also talk about the way we can challenge the stop. There are many ways to challenge that stop. Under the Fourth Amendment, you are free from unreasonable searches and seizures. If the stop of your vehicle was illegal, anything that flows from that stop can be suppressed. We call it the fruit of the poisonous tree. And if the stop is bad, the rest of the tree is bad, including your field sobriety test and your breath test. This is one of the biggest fights we have in DUI cases is the initial police contact. If you've given the police permission and you've done the field sobriety test and you've been placed under arrest and you go back to jail and you give a breath test, you've got a fight ahead of you. Depends on what you gave on the breath test, and it depends on how you did on the field sobriety test. So we want to attack that initial contact, and the way that we do that is several. One, we want to get all the evidence. We want to get the police report. We want to get any videotaped evidence. We even go so far as to subpoena the computer records of the police and their radio transmissions. We want to find out exactly what they say, when they said it, if they said anything. I've had occasions where the police have said, I really didn't have a reason to stop them, right on tape. So that's something where if we can get that information, your case could get dismissed. So we want to get on board early, and we want to focus our attack on that initial police encounter. If you have any questions, give me a call. My name is Darren FInebloom at 1-800-FIGHT-IT, or go visit our website at fightyourdui.com. There's a wealth of information on there.